Good morning. How are you? So today's video, this is our second graph. This is about temperature versus distance. Marvin conducted a study to find the temperature in a room at different distances above the floor. So basically, he's going to see how hot it is at different parts from the ground to the ceiling. His results are shown. Based on Marvin's results, describe the relationship between air temperature and distance from the floor. So we have 5 questions that you're asked every day. One of them is independent variable. Independent variable is on the x-axis. Distance from the floor is our independent variable. Our dependent variable is the air temperature. So our cause and effect statement is going to be real easy on this one. As the distance from floor goes up, because these numbers are going up, the air temperature, look at the slope, goes up. So that's our cause and effect statement. So describe the relationship between air temperature and distance. This question that is being asked is the same as our cause and effect statement. We need to get used to that. At what distance from the floor is air temperature 24 degrees? At what distance from the floor is it 24 degrees? So we need to go through and look at what distance from the floor is it when it's 24 degrees. So we can go over and we follow it down. That's 250 centimeters. 250 centimeters. So if it asks questions like this, and there will be stuff like this on your RISE test and your Aspire test, go to where it says, follow it over. And this really is how graphs help us make sense in science. So this is a big ACT practice question. This is a big question for both of you. Follow the graph trend in the graph. What is a good estimate of the air temperature at 400 centimeters? This is critical thinking. They're saying take the science that we're teaching you and continue this trend up. From 250 to 300, it went up about 3 degrees. From this would be about 20, disregard that last part. I'm not making a new video. It's going up. It's going up. So when we go over, I don't know, it looks like it would be about 30 degrees. Yeah. So I'm going to say at 350 distance from the floor, because these all go up by 50, that slope puts me about right here. So I'm going to say around 30 degrees. So based on the graph, the trend would show that we are at 30 degrees when we are 400 centimeters above. And all I did on that was continue out the graph based on the slope that I was given. All right, chart 3. Oh, that was chart 3. Chart 4. What unit is used to measure the distance above the floor? Centimeters. Which of the following materials were likely used in this experiment? Do you think we used a ruler? Yeah. Do you think we used a pencil? This is kind of a silly question. So you can put an X on your chart for this. I just want to go back to this whole idea that graphs can go through. And so this is me talking right now. I want to teach you. Please listen. At this point, we're using the graph as it goes up by 50 to anticipate or predict. This is going to be a technique that will really help you on both the Aspire and the Rise test. So if they were to say, what do you think the distance would be at 450? Well, we just continue on our pattern. So please remember that graphs help us do science. Thank you. Have a great day.